Good evening, Iain.
Good evening, Eloise.
And listeners, this is Kirimatsu.
And this is Masamichi Sugi.
From Vox.
Put the phone down and switch the radio off.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Who the hell is Ben Jones?
Absolute Radio.
So I've had enough of kids phoning up and having little bitch slaps on the air. I said I was going to come up with a better reason. I couldn't. So I'll tell the truth. So tonight's show, dear listener, it's over 21s only, like a classy nightclub.
Yeah.
Why are some pubs and nightclubs over 21s only? I never quite understood that.
Yeah, because you're allowed to drink when you're 18. Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And most pubs are like 18. Most nightclubs are... But sometimes, the pubs and clubs that consider themselves to be a bit swanky, over 21s only. Why? What happens in those 3 years?
Nothing worse, maybe, when you're an older person.
A 22-year-old.
Pulling a young one.
Well, that's one of the good things.
Maybe.
So you're 21 and you're bothered by the presence of 18-year-olds. Do you remember? Well, you remember being 18. It was only about 3 weeks away for you. That was 19 years ago. I was 18.
When I go out, though, I still think everyone's so young. Even though I'm still youngin'.
Oh man, I'm feeling fat. I'm feeling really fat.
You're not fat.
I'm fatter than I look. And I'm feeling fat. I ate an ice cream in the park. Today is officially the first day of summer, by the way. I don't know if anyone realised.
So.
If the weather continues like this, I'm having a barbecue on Saturday. Apparently. Someone said to me today, we've got 3 weeks of weather like this.
Oh.
But how do they know? Weather forecasts are only for like 3 days, and even then they're not very accurate. How do they know? 3 weeks? Anyway, so... I'm feeling fat tonight. I'm feeling a little bit bloated, and which is not good. I had a lot of biscuits. I had to do some filming to film the Lost. By the way, Lost fans. Oh, tomorrow's episode. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's good. It's a return to form. It's an absolute humdinger of a show. But we're filming the Lost vodcast thing, and I'd eaten too many biscuits. They have a lot of biscuits there, and I was just eating biscuits because I was bored.
Good variety.
No, well, they were like posh flapjack type biscuits.
Oh, nice.
But and then I suddenly got really bad stomachache, and as you know, I can't belch, so I couldn't release this gas, and so I was in agony. Now I need a poo. So, all in all, very this is based on a true story. All in all, very, very uncomfortable. So it's over 21s only, kids. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that no under 21s are allowed on, obviously.
Yeah.
If you're 21 and over, you're more than welcome. It means we can be a little bit raunchy, not too blue. Let's not, describe the genitals in specific detail, but we, you know what I mean, or the act of lovemaking. We don't need to know the literal ins and outs, but we can be a little bit blue, a little bit raunchy, a little bit adult. Oh, the kids, you're not allowed to listen as well. That's the other thing. Sorry, that's the other thing. So if you're under 21, you've actually got to switch off. So go and do that now. Yeah, they're gone. Wicked.
Yeah.
Adults only. Boobs and bums and winkles and tinkles. So, but what have we got to talk about? This is the thing we've been talking about for ages, and we've not done it. And I was having a lovely lunch in the park in Highgate Woods. There's a nice little cafeteria there, and I noticed a lot of people were drinking the sparkling water.
Oh.
Now the sparkling water, I don't get the point of it.
Unless you want gas.
Because it's like water is refreshing.
Yeah.
It's God's urine, and it refreshes us. I think you can say that. I'm not sure.
I like that.
I don't think you can say it during an election, so I apologise. But it's refreshing, and it's nutritious, and it makes you feel good, and gives you energy, and it helps your food go down. The sparkling water. It tastes metallic.
It does, yeah. It's almost got like a limey taste in a way as well.
Why would you want that in water?
No.
So it tastes metallic and limey, and it's gaseous. And I'm guessing as well, because there are bubbles in it, you don't get as much water. Because the bubbles take up space. You're being ripped off. So you're losing, I'm guessing, these figures, half. Let's say 50%. That's a half, isn't it? Yeah. You're losing a half of the water that you are paying for due to bubbles. due to air,
That is a
which
con.
is there. And I just don't get it. And it makes no sense to me at all.
Doesn't thirst quench.
Not at all. It makes me
Definitely.
thirstier.
Yeah, it does.
And the few times I was out for lunch with my accountant the other week. I'm so boring. He's a nice man. I'm saying I'm boring, just in case Roger is listening. I am boring because I have an accountant. I'm not saying Roger is boring. He's not boring. He was off to do some sleuthing.
What's sleuthing?
Sorry?
What's sleuthing?
You don't know what sleuthing is?
No.
Oh, I'll leave it at that then. Does it leave you curious as to he was off to do some sleuthing?
No, tell me.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm going to leave it at that.
Why would you be
I keep going to
mean?
try and drink this tea and then you talk now, go on.
Well, I just want to know what sleuthing is, though, so
I'm
I
not
need an
telling you.
answer.
Not telling you. So he was off to do some sleuthing, so very exciting. Anyway.
Sledging.
No, sleuthing.
Sledging on a sleuth.
If that's what you want to imagine it is, then that's good for you. And he was drinking, he ordered some sparkling water, but a big bottle came. Ooh. And he couldn't finish it. He said, Iain, let me pour you a glass. And to be polite, I drank it, like when I drank that coffee.
What coffee?
I drank a coffee for the first time in 5 years. I told you this.
No, never.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the guy who started the Bring Back Airhead campaign, which is going very, very well. Listen, I have not abandoned that, dear listener. Airhead are probably coming back, and the album is, fingers crossed, hopefully, touch wood, being released on iTunes. That more news. We'll do some news on that next week. But the guy, Simon, the guy who started the Bring Back Airhead campaign, and who I met 15 years ago, 16 years ago at an audition for drama school.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to see him. He works at the Royal Opera House, the National English.
You told me as the Royal.
The English
Opera
Natural,
House.
the ear, nose, and throat. Anyway, he works at the Opera House.
Ear, nose, and throat.
And he said, "Do you want a coffee?" And I said, "Yeah, all right." And I had one to be polite, and it was like I thought an Americano was like a white coffee. It's not. It's a really strong, big black coffee.
I thought it was.
You're supposed to add your own milk. So I had a really strong black coffee.
Yeah, you didn't tell me this.
After not having one for 5 years, and we sat down and I'm drinking it, and suddenly it's like being back on the gear. I was off my face. I had sweat pouring down my face. My eyes, I couldn't focus, and he was talking. I was going, yeah. Oh yes, oh, and I'm thinking, I don't know, it was awful. And I was thinking, I've got to get some air. I've got to get out and get some air because I'm going to pass out or have a whitey. And then we finished, and it was all very nice, but I did become very quiet. And then I was on the tube, and I thought I was going to die. I had a really bad headache.
So
I couldn't see properly. This was having coffee, not having coffee after 5 years. And I did it to be polite, because I was too nervous, I'm too shy, I'm too much of a people-pleaser to say to him, oh, I don't drink coffee. Have you got any chamomile? Which, of course, they have got chamomile, because it's the Royal English Natural...
Yeah, or at least peppermint.
Opera House thing. Peppermint. They had them. So that was that. Terrible.
So, to go back, you also said... Yeah, I'll have your sparkling water.
I didn't have such a reaction to the sparkling water, but it made
just gassy.
It's just gassy, but it made me very, very uncomfortable. And I don't know if you've ever tried to blow off in a posh restaurant. It's difficult.
I was going to say something then, but I probably should say it off the air.
Probably should say that off the air. So, dear listener, this is what we are doing tonight. We are talking about the sparkling water and pretty much anything else you want. Yes, it's a kind of a weak premise to start the show on. I'll grant you that. We haven't got much else up our sleeves, but it's over 21, so we can be a little bit blue, a little bit raunchy. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. You press button 1. You'll speak to Eloise. If she likes the sound of you, she'll call you back. Oh, coming up as well in about 10 minutes, we've got the box interview. Woo! At last, the box interview is taking place, which is very, very exciting. We'll have... Oh, shut up, everybody. It's the Beatles. Ticket to Ride. I like this one. Don't care. My baby don't care. What a song. That, for me, is when the Beatles started... getting good. Up until then, they were like a good band, like, you know, some good tunes and stuff. But around about the Ticket to Ride era is when they just kind of went into super duper mode and started to become the greatest band in the world. Pete's in the Ryford. Yes, Pete.
I'm in the right slip.
Oh, balls. After the awful show last night, I was hoping tonight would be smooth and fancy-free on 21s and overs only night. You're in the right slip.
Yes, I am.
Pete's in the right slip. Pete, what can I do for you?
Hello there.
Yes.
I'm giving you a call back after last week. I gave you a call to say that I was doing my third stand-up gig.
Oh, this was in Kentish Town?
Yes, I was.
The Monkey Nuts, whatever it's called, your third ever stand-up gig. How did it go, Peter?
It wasn't bad.
That's all right. That's a good place to be at your third gig.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I had my first ever heckler.
Oh, lovely. And what did they say?
I did a bit about talking about skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And he said, mate, of course you've got a problem with skinny jeans. You're too fat to wear.
Oh, clever. Are you a fat lad?
Yes, I'm a big lad.
Okay.
Yeah.
But fat people can wear skinny jeans as well. They're just a little bit tighter.
Exactly. I did have a retort.
Yep. Okay, hang on a minute. Is your retort clean?
Ish.
Okay, well, clean it up for the radio. Let's recreate that scene. Okay, so we're in Monkey Nuts.
Yep.
You're doing your bit, and then you hear me go, yeah, of course you got a problem with skinny jeans. You're a fat so-and-so.
Actually, mate, I knew you'd say that. I went down to Debenhams the other day and I found some and I tried some on. I found some in my size. I went into the dressing room and I got them up my legs. I was surprised, they're chunky legs, but I got them up there. And I got it done up around my waist, mate. Got it done up around my waist, did it up there. I was very happy with myself, to be honest. Then I looked in the mirror and I couldn't get the zip done up. And the reason I couldn't get the zip done up is because my package was in the way. And I'm guessing, mate, the reason that I couldn't get mine done up and you could is because you haven't got a package there, mate.
Can I give you a tip?
Yes.
It's too long a heckle put down.
Right.
You want to be bam straight in there. You want? Listen, I'm going to give you one, but it's a rude one, so I'm going to take you off air. Stay there. Hang on. Stay there, dear listener. I'm just going to tell him some rude things. Hang on. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. It's a lovely resource.
There you go. It's a good one, and it's kind of a standard. I've heard people use it. I've used it. It's an industry standard, and it's because with a heckle put down, bam, you want to be straight in there and smack them in the face and get control back immediately. So use that one.
He said something else afterwards as well.
Oh, go on. What did he say? He sounds like a barrel of laughs, this idiot.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a really chatty night. Everyone was just talking over all the comedians.
Yeah.
The MC was a nutcase. Anyway.
I know what you mean. Yes.
Yes. And he was just chatting. He said, "Oh, mate, at least I've got my gorgeous brunette here under my arm." And I thought, his girlfriend just walked up to him and he said, "All right, mate, I've got this gorgeous brunette under my arm and you ain't got anyone, have you?" And I said, "Actually, mate, I do." And she sat over there. And my fiancé sat next to me, sat down beside me, so I was well happy.
Well, that's good. You won't be able to take your fiancé with you every time you go, Pete. That's a weird thing to say. I've got a gorgeous brunette under my arm. Do people still talk like that?
Yes, he did.
I don't get when you go to comedy clubs and people heckle. It's a weird thing. I would never do it unless there was someone being really offensive, and even then I doubt I would do it. But I don't like it in some comedy clubs now. The fashion is that if people start heckling, they get kicked out. And I think if they're just doing the odd line here and there, you've got to let them stay. If they're being a pain in the arse, then you boot them out. But,
Oh, man, they were talking all through everyone.
Yeah.
And there was some very, very dumb people there. Any mention of any foreign country, so they go, "Oh, where's that? Where's that?" Oh.
Have you got any more booked up, Pete?
I have none booked up at the moment. I'm looking for some.
Okay, I need to go. I haven't done it for about 6 months, and I need to get off my backside and get some booked up. I will do. Pete, listen, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Let us know how it goes on.
All right, see you later, mate.
Cheers, my dears. Ta-ta.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
On the corner of Main Street.
Okay, so we have been talking about this for, I think, 6 months. 6 months. Can you believe that? This has dragged on and on and on, and it's because I have been in communication with a fantastic person in Japan, Seiko, who I am in love with because she is fantastic and she's made this reality. When I was in Japan in October, I heard 10 seconds of the first song on the first album by a band called Box. I was in a Tower Records listening booth in Tokyo. They still have Tower Records in Tokyo. Can you believe that? And it's open really late. I love it. And the first 10 seconds blew me away, and on the strength of that alone, I bought the CD thinking, this will be fun. There'll be a couple of good songs on this worth listening to. There were not a couple of good songs worth listening to. They were all brilliant. Genuinely brilliant. So the band is Box. They're Japanese. Have been emailing Saeko, who works with them, for them, for ages, and we negotiated a little interview, and I sent her some questions. She brilliantly translated. She used to live near me. Can you believe that? She used to live about 2 miles down the road from where I live now, and used to go to where I ate pizzeria. Anyway, so she translated it, interviewed the band in Japanese. They recorded it. She then translated it into English, sent it over here. And then I got Barry from Watford to come in and voice it for me. And so this, dear listener, is the story of Box.
This is the story of Box. In tonight's broadcast, the parts of Kiyonori Matsuo and Masamichi Sugi will be played by Barry from Watford and Iain Lee. Who are Box?
僕は、1988年1988
Box is a Japanese rock band who debuted in 1988, formed by 4 members who already had a professional career as singers, songwriters and players, and loved British pop and rock music such as the Beatles.
Yes.
And we are 2 of them.
2 chatterboxes.
How big did Box become?
It was a sensation, at least among us.
Sophisticated people engaged in the music industry liked and supported our sounds much.
People who have trained ear said excellent. It was a sensation.
No, we've done that bit. The next bit, but the level and trend.
But the level and trend of music scene in Japan at the time was... How was it?
Oh no, that was me.
当時の日本の音楽的レベルがね
We were ahead of our times, weren't we?
Probably. However, we've got quite a lot of loyal fans, especially in the music industry. Lots of musicians said they liked Box.
Well, lots of them said they'd often listen to us.
I was surprised when I found so many musicians did.
Yes, we were, weren't we?
We feel as if we were very popular.
It make us feel as if we were.
Was Temptation Girl a hit?
もう大ヒット本当にね身内で大ヒット
It was a great hit.
Well, it was.
Among us.
It was a great hit among us.
You don't need to read that bit.
Oh.
You go on to the next bit.
But this song is one of our best songs.
It is, isn't it?
So we are very happy to hear you like it.
Yes, really.
Great sense.
本当イヤさんが歌った
Really? We listened to Temptation Girl that you sang too.
恋は bad luck.
イヤさんが歌ったテンプテーションガールも聞きましたよ
恋はベタ恋はバラくじけそうなシチュエーション
I'm Russ Williams, and you're listening to Living in a Box, the story of Box. Why did you split up?
We did not split up ですよね
We didn't split up, did we? We did not.
We never did.
Never!
Well, we all also have our own activities, so there were some gaps as a band, but we haven't split up.
And I also got pregnant and gave birth.
What?
I took maternity leave.
An imaginary pregnancy?
Well, yes.
休みましたけど
想像日
Oh dear. Which of you is the tallest and why?
一番高いのは今日ここにいないんですけどベースの小室
The tallest one might be Kazuyuki Komuro on bass. Or could be Masakazu Tagami on guitar. Thank you. I'm pretty sure we are not the tall ones. And why they are? Probably they had a lot of milk in their childhood.
Did they?
I don't
高
know.
いかちっちゃい頃牛乳をよく飲んだんじゃないですか
Kori wa dari no kasa desu ka?
それはイアンさんの傘じゃないですか。
I love it. Shall we have it? Here's Box and Temptation Girl.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Salute.
Radio.
There we go. Box are lovely, aren't they? I love Box. Someone just texted in. What was that great song I heard? It sounded like the Beatles, but in a foreign language. It was Box. And they're brilliant. If you want to hear the full interview, I say unedited. It's edited in as much as...
You've just put together Barry and Russ Williams.
Yeah, Russ is good, isn't he?
I love Russ.
It was so worth waiting. Russ is very, very busy, and I was for ages was waiting for him to do it, and it was so worth the wait. It was exactly what I imagined it would be. It was a treat.
I love the bit at the end. I don't know if it was the end on this or the end on the long podcast as well. But where he says something like he laughs at what he's got to say.
There's the laugh. Yeah, I took that laugh out of a bit and kept putting it around with loads of reverb. It's very, very lovely. If you want to hear the full, there's like a 14-minute version of that. That will be the Best Bits podcast.
Yeah,
that goes up at midnight.
I'll publish it at midnight. It probably won't be ready to download until straight after the show. It usually takes about an hour.
I've been told that a load of Japanese people in Japan are going to download it as well.
Yeah.
I always find it's exciting when there are people in foreign countries, particularly Japan, downloading the stuff and listening to it. So that will be up there. Apologies to everyone who's been struggling with the podcast today. It's been an absolute nightmare. Yeah. But Eloise, you're a legend for doing it manually. Don't pick your nose when I'm complimenting you.
I was having an itch.
Yeah, with your thumb up your nose. Do send me... Listen, send me an email. If you liked Box and what they had to say and their song, send me an email, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk, because I'm going to forward them on to Box. They're very keen to know what the British people think of them and whether they like them and stuff like that. And I genuinely think, and there's no irony here, there's no tongue-in-cheek, I genuinely think they are one of the greatest bands of all time. And it's, you know...
The Facebook are loving it.
The Facebook are digging it, aren't they? So we'll have some... OK, we'll have some more of your calls after this.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Salute.
Radio.
There we go. Let's go to Serena. Good evening, Serena.
Hey, Ian, that was quick.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem at all. Welcome to Over 21's Night, where no children are allowed on the show at all. Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
It just makes it a bit more relaxed. There's going to be no little coming on and having a little fight and beating each other up. It's nice, relaxed, adult conversation.
And 14-year-old kids who sound older than me, but who are 14.
I know. How old are you, Serena?
I'm in my late 30s.
OK, because you sound like a teenager, but well done, well done. You've not done helium tonight, have you?
No, but I have been drinking.
Well, there you go. The drinking is...
You know why I sound really young? It's because I sing, and because I sing, I write and I sing, and I won't go on about either of those two, but because of that, I sound very, very young, but now I'm old.
Hang on a minute. Because you sing, you sound young?
Well, yeah.
Tony
Bennett. That's what my vocal teacher said years ago.
Tony Bennett's a singer, and he sounds old.
Well, I don't know. Then I've got a young voice, but I'm in my 30s.
Have you done a deal with the devil, where you get to have a young voice, but somewhere on the other side of the world there's a child who can't speak?
I'm blessed with really good young genes.
Okay.
I don't look my age either.
You don't get what's that thing? The umbilical cord, the juice from that injected into your throat to promote.
No.
Vocal. You don't. Okay. Well, that's good.
Hey, Box are really cool. Really, really cool. Loving it.
They're brilliant, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. I wish I could play more, but I
and
daren't.
You know what's really funny?
Go on.
Well, I used to work at Tower Records at number 1 Piccadilly Circus and Bayswater in High Street, Kensington.
Oh yes, I used to love Tower Records.
And what's really... Oh, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I think. I don't know if that was a compliment to you. It was a... Did you come up with the idea
I was part of the company.
Did you come up with the idea of Tower Records?
No.
Well then... But, hey, listen, take it. If I'm dishing it out, you take it. Go on.
So, anyway, recently I started following them on Twitter, and now the Japanese Tower Records are following me back, and it's just so weird.
There's a Japanese Tower Records Twitter?
Yeah, and they're following me back.
And what?
And it's all in Japanese.
Oh.
I don't understand it, but
That's
it's cool.
That's the thing about the Japanese, isn't it? They write in Japanese.
I know.
How are we supposed to understand it?
Anyway, sparkling water.
Oh, yeah, there was a point to this, wasn't there? Yes, sparkling water. Anyone who drinks it is an idiot.
Okay, so because I've just come back from the pub and we were having the same debate and it gives me hiccups.
Yeah.
So I don't drink it.
It's an idiot. It's a poncy drink. What's wrong with water? If I want a fizzy drink, I'll have a Pepsi Cola or I'll have a 7-Up. I don't want my water to be fizzy.
Okay, well, apparently it clears your palate.
No, it doesn't. Water does.
Well, I don't know. Some idiot I was drinking with tonight said it clears your palate.
You know chewing gum?
Yeah.
And here's something, Eloise. You know chewing gum, Eloise?
Yes.
Right, this is for Eloise and Serena, and Barry as well. You can play.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you're not... Is Barry from Watford?
Yes, Barry from Watford.
Oh, he's not dead.
I'm so sorry, Barry. Yesterday, I put out what I believed to be fact. It turned out it was rumour. I thought you'd passed over.
You've told everyone that I'm dead.
Well, this is what I had heard. This will teach me to use Wikipedia.
Who told you?
The last time we heard, you were talking about the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yes.
And then there was that limbo accident, and...
I'm afraid I'm in the rudest of good health, my friend.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah, nothing wrong here.
No, well, yes, you say that.
I've been singing, as that lady suggested, and I think that I do have a youthful timbre.
No, timbre.
Strangers in the night. Is that I mean? I could almost
Go on, give us a snatch.
Are you talking to me or that young lady? Oh, me. Here we go.
I could play on my guitar.
Oh, go on then. You play a song, Serena, and Barry can sing with you.
Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
This is
I must warn you.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's really out of tune.
That was awful, wasn't it?
That was really awful. It's out of tune, sorry.
Cavatina.
What?
Cavatina.
What?
What?
Cavatina.
Yeah, just repeating the word cavatina is not making it any clearer to us what you mean, Barry.
It's a song, Cavatina.
Sing us a bit.
Barry, you're a legend. I'm really honoured.
So beautiful, beautiful. Da-da-da. Do you see? And now I sound like Justin Bieber. It works, you know.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, I can't believe he knows who that is.
He doesn't. He's just read the name in.
No.
Yeah. Anyway,
what's the young lady going to play, and I'll give you a snatch.
Serena.
I wasn't going to say.
Oh.
There's only one thing I can play on my guitar.
Oh, what's that?
Well, what is it? Cavatina.
It's a Beatles song, and I'm not going to play it now because I'm going to wake up my neighbours.
You just offered.
Come on, Serena.
You offered, Serena. Come on, Serena.
About me.
Come on, Serena.
Why don't you unplug it and put
it's so quiet around here. I'm the loudest thing here.
Well,
look, my neighbours have already complained about my cat who meows at 5 o'clock in the
your cat
morning.
plays the guitar at night.
No.
You should stop that. Take their claws out.
Take the claws.
You can, but you can declaw a cat with pliers.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
I mean, they complain about my cat meowing in the morning, and then me singing in the middle of the night and playing my guitar. So I think I should just.
This is all waffle. Are you going to play or not?
Barry, don't be rude to her, Barry. She's a lovely lady who used to work at Tower Records.
That's right, and well done. Thank you very much for all your work at Tower Records.
Barry,
wonderful.
You're
yes.
Barry, do you?
We used to buy CDs back in 1989.
They weren't out then, were they? Anyway, right, stop it. Let me take control of this. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing, even though I wasn't nominated for any Sonys this year.
Hey, that's but you know, it should have been 13 or 14. Where's your nominations?
Yeah, Barry, where's my nomination this year?
Well, perhaps we'll come up with a bit of radio gold tonight.
Okay. Barry.
But Ian, you have won one, haven't you, for interactive radio?
I won a silver, which doesn't really count, so no.
Oh my God, I've been telling people.
All right, you're boring me now.
So we
yes.
won the
she
silver.
was going on a little bit. I cut her off then.
She
was, anyway.
She's very lovely.
She's lovely, but it was boring me.
Yes.
Barry, do you drink sparkling water?
Don't be so silly. It's an absolute idiot's trick. I mean, one is appalled when one has to drink a discipline of some kind that fizzes. That's hardship enough. Why you'd want to take a perfectly good glass of water and make it harder to drink, I don't know. It's an appalling thing.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's... That's the easy answer. Nothing funny about it.
Okay, let's see what else we've got. It's over 21s only. How do you feel about that?
I feel very excited about that. I can help you out. I'll tell you why I phoned, mate.
Yeah.
I was listening to you. I'd done a translation for you for that box thing.
Oh, yes, thank you for that.
You done, and you come off the back of that, and your words were thanks to Russ Williams, because it wasn't he wonderful, because he's very busy. I'm very busy. I suppose you think I'll spend 90% of my time sitting in the back garden scratching my Harris.
Well, no, I know you spend some time on the Steve Wright show.
Yeah.
So that must take up a lot. Well, Barry, listen, you know, I appreciate, because my first choices were Andre and Vinny, but neither of them wanted to do it.
Yeah, I came all the way up there. What did I get? One Greg's cheese slice. That's not much of a payment, is it?
But they are delicious, aren't they?
Of course they are, and I'd like to take my hat off to Greg's for all their quality food.
Liana?
Hello.
Hello, Liana. Listen...
Hello.
Sorry, Barry, what was that?
Hello. I'm doing my voice, am I?
Are you? Do it again, go on.
Will you do it first and I'll copy?
Hello, Liana.
Hello.
Hello.
You are doing her voice. That's brilliant.
Yes, it's good, isn't it? I'll do all the impressions.
Go on, do someone else. Oh. So, Liana.
Hello.
Is it true you're getting my face tattooed on your arse?
No, not your face.
What part of me, then?
Just your name.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what was going through my head. And
no, it's just my left arse cheek feels a little bit lonely. So what I'm doing, you're probably going to think I'm really crazy and weird. But I'm going to have your name on my left cheek.
Yeah.
I've already got somebody else's name on my right.
Yeah, no, but the other person you've got is Alan Lake, and then he got the sack. He left here shortly after that, so...
I know, so it's probably a jinx. And then...
Your ass is jinxed, yes.
You didn't say that when I sent you a picture.
I don't remember getting a picture.
I sent you and Eloise a picture. I sent you two pictures, actually. One of my face and one of my arse.
Could I...
Barry!
See it at all?
No.
We know what we're talking about purely for that reason. Do you want me to oblige the little tattoo on your bottom? It'll only be a small prick. You won't feel much.
Barry, come on.
Sorry.
Liana. What?
I've had a few of them in my time, but yeah, hello.
Well, do you even know how to spell my name?
Yes, I do.
Go on.
I-A-I-N.
Okay. What do I have to do to stop you doing it?
Pay for the price of the tattoo?
Saying to stop you doing it, I've got to pay for the price of the tattoo that I don't want you to do?
Yeah.
Barry, does that make sense?
Here's an idea. Economise, right?
Yeah.
Simply have Eloise put over both buttocks and just have E-L on one cheek and I-S-E on the other.
Barry!
You know what I mean?
You're being...
When you bend over, it spells
All right,
Eloise.
well, yes, thank you, Barry. We've got that.
Well, no, I'll go and keep that in it.
Are you off then?
No, I've been quite disgusting. No, Margaret, I was...
Yeah. Liana, don't do it!
It's too late. I've already booked the appointment.
Cancel it!
No, because I've already got it worked out. I've got Alan's name on my right cheek, your name on my left, and then I'm having Tim Shaw's on the top.
Oh, God, I don't want to be part of that motley crew.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to.
I don't want to be on your arse with those two muppets.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to be.
Eloise, there must be some legal loophole where I can stop her from putting my name on her buttocks.
I don't think so. It's her body, her choice.
I need a lawyer to call in. 0330 123 1215. This is not good. Liana, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta. It does. It's always people who say, I'm just doing it to prove I'm a little bit crazy.
Who else has she got on? Alan Lake and who?
She's going to get Nick Shaw's.
No.
Yeah. Imagine man in box. Oh, now, okay. Sorry. That came out.
That'd be you.
That would be me. Okay, right, there you go. So, let's play a record, shall we? Probably a good idea, yes. Oh dear. I do need legal advice. Is there any way I can stop her from getting my name tattooed onto her bottom, please? I just don't want it. I'm not that kind of guy. It's over 21s only tonight. And I think we're feeling it. We're feeling the intelligent debate and the maturity taking place that you can't get when you've got 15-year-old children phoning up. They'll be allowed back next week. Don't you worry about that. But just one night, do a slightly more grown-up show. And I think that's what we're doing. Kevin is in East London. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, Iain.
I'm way behind on the phones because of the box interview, but onwards and upwards. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, first off, that tattoo business.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Is your name copyrighted?
No, it's not. How do I do that?
You have to contact a lawyer and get your name copyrighted or trademarked, and then she can't use it.
Yes, Kevin, are you a lawyer?
No, I've told you last night, I'm a DJ.
Oh, you're a DJ. Balls. Okay, no use to me here.
I'm the TV guy.
Yes, of course. Okay, well, that's not going to help. But it says on my screen you wish to quiz me.
Yes, what is your opinion on the amount of festivals that are out now? Back in the day, we had, like, Reading Rock and the Monsters of Rock Festival.
Yes.
But nowadays, we've got Downloads, Sonosphere, High Voltage. It's going to cost too much money.
Well,
can't we just have one big one again, like what we used to have in the old days?
You don't have to go to all of them.
Yeah, but I love all the music.
What, all the music?
All the rock and metal's out there.
Do you know what? I have never been to a music festival in my life.
You haven't lived.
No, that's it. I have lived. I don't want to do a poo in a trench and be dirty and be surrounded by a load of hippies off their face on LSD.
Can I recommend one festival for you to go to?
Go on.
High Voltage, Victoria Park in June.
I'm not going.
Why not?
I don't like festivals. I like going to the odd gig and seeing bands and things.
How do you know you don't like it if you haven't tried it?
Because it's a list of things that I would hate. Being away from home, being away from the toilet, being away from my kitchen, being away from my bed, sleeping in a tent. All of those things, Kevin, sound pony to me.
That is what makes festivals enjoyable.
That's what I don't like.
Download Festival Donington a few years ago, it chucked it down the rain. We were having mudslides down the hill. It was fun.
It doesn't sound like fun, though. It doesn't sound like fun.
And at my age, it's definitely fun.
Kevin, thank you for that.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Oh,
Okay, well, we're getting there. After last night's show, which was awful. Awful. Tonight's is back. We're back on track, dear listener, and we're doing it. Don't call in for a little bit. I've got 4 callers lined up. Eloise has gone upstairs to upload the full box interview, which will be the Thursday night Best Bits podcast, be the full interview. And I've forwarded all of your emails onto Box. And Box are going to get them translated, and we'll read them. And we'll be happy to know that so many of you like their music, and they are top band. Right. What are we talking about this hour before Mark Crosley at 1? Well... Oh, by the way, sorry, let me remind you, you've got one more week left to enter the Shepherd's Pie Mystery Vinny Dancing competition, where he's dancing to something, and you have to try and guess what it is he's dancing to. You've got one more week. Next Thursday, on the show, we are going to get the winners, and we are going to... we're going to fight. Yeah, we're going to put the people who've got the correct answers into a hat, and we are going to pick the winner. Sorry, I'm trying to find Vinny's number because I'm going to give him a call. He's not called in for a bit, and so just bear with me a moment. There we go. Let's see if she's around, shall we? Then we'll take some of these calls, and then we'll get on with the show. That's what we do. So. There we go. It's got a foreign dialing tone. Where the hell is she?
Your call.
Oh, he's a knob. Let's go to Miller. Good evening, Miller.
Hi, how are you, Ian?
I'm fine, Miller. How are you?
I've got a song for Barry, but I'll have to it's a bit nerve-wracking, so I have to talk to you for a bit before doing it.
Okay.
All right. I just think Barry and Box, brilliant.
It was good, wasn't it? It was good. It all came... It took us ages to sort out, but it all came together and was a triumph.
Getting so worried about Barry. I thought he'd gone, and I was going to say, before he came on, I was going to say, all we have to do now is bring back Barry, bring back Airhead, and bring back Box. And then he came on the blower.
He came on the blower, a.k.a. the telephone. But listen, one day, Barry is going to pass over. It's going to happen, and I think we should...
well, it happens to all of us, love.
It happens to all of us, and I think we should, start preparing ourselves for the worst when it comes to Barry.
I know. I got really worried when he didn't appear. I was thinking, oh, no, he has passed on.
Don't worry about him.
Dear.
It'll happen, and we'll do a special about it, and then that'll be it, and we'll move on, and we'll find another old fruitcake
to
bully.
have to move on. We have to
move on.
Me and my family spend half our lives in Monkey Nuts and Crouch End. My daughter loves colouring the menu. We love the music.
Oh, hang on, where's that? That's not...
It's a brilliant restaurant. It's called Monkey Nuts. It's weird, isn't it? There's this great restaurant in Crouch End called Monkey Nuts, which plays really cool music. But anyway... the song...
Okay, that's not the comedy club we were talking about, though. That's in
it's a different place.
Yes.
It's a different place.
Okay.
Anyway, I wish Barry was here, because I could sing it with him.
Okay, well...
Shall I sing a bit of it?
You sing a bit of it. This is going to be fun. Yeah, here we go.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time Barry's near? Just like me, they long to be close to him. Sorry. Oh, dear.
Close to you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, is that Louise?
Hello there.
Hello, who's that?
It's Miller.
Oh, I mean, I really like that song.
Do you?
This is
do you think
Andre.
we could do a duet?
This is Andre.
Oh, maybe.
And that was a very nice song.
Good,
also,
I'm so glad you liked it, Barry. I've missed you, mate.
Dear Warwick.
You want more of it?
You will fire, stars fall from the
just
sky.
Like me.
Just like
they
them.
long to be
they like
close to you. Lovely.
Which was
on the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled starlight in your hair, golden stardust in your eyes so blue. Diddle-oo, diddle-oo. That is why all the girls in boys and girls in town follow you, all around,
just like me,
they want
to be
close to you. Yay!
That's all I know.
That's all I know as well. Isn't that lucky?
What else should we sing?
What do you want to sing? What were you going to sing before?
Well, I don't know. That's all I want to sing.
Is it? What about Cry Me a River? Can you do that one?
What's that one, sorry?
But you said you love me. You know,
No,
come on,
I
cry me a
don't know
river,
that one.
boo-boo-boo, cry me a river.
Oh, no,
I
do
cried a
like to
river over you.
Oh, no, excuse me. Before you carry on, do you remember the Clash London Calling? 1979, 1978?
Hello, sausages.
Pardon?
Who's that?
Andre?
Hello, Andre. It's Sir Peter Rawlings.
Who's
How are
this young
you?
man? And who's
It's Peter Rawlings. Hello, sausage. Peter Rawlings.
Oh, I don't
On the
know you,
buses.
I don't know you, young man.
What do you mean you don't know me, young man?
I've only just bowled in.
Well, you've been calling in for years, haven't you? You know me, I've been off a couple of weeks. I've been on the buses, driving. You can get out early shifts. I've missed the show. How's it been, Andre?
Yeah, can I sing a little tune if you know it from London Calling by the Clash?
Go on then.
1978, 1979.
Go for it.
On the cleaning corridor of the 51st floor, the money can be made if you really want some more. Do you know that one? Right, do you know that one? When your eyeballs fill up pinballs and your tongue feels like a fish, you're leaping from the window saying, don't want no more of this.
It's the show's official inventor and general fruitcake, Noel Taylor.
Hello, Ian. You okay?
No Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. 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 Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. No Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. What can we do for you, Noel?
I've got an invention that anybody can do.
Oh, there's a surprise. There's a surprise. Go on, let's hear it.
Right. You know you can get the Pyrex, the Teflon dishes. They're 5 inches by 15 inches.
Do you know how Teflon was invented?
No.
True story.
Oh, something to do with space.
It was the coating for the spaceships in the olden days, and suddenly someone went, this stuff's too good to waste on travelling to the moon, let's put it on saucepans.
See, I knew.
Yeah, you know.
Right, what you do is you put it in a frying pan, and you put, like, a capful of oil into it, and then you crack an egg open into it, and it does...
Is your invention the fried egg? Because I've invented those almost every morning for the past 36 years.
Well, the great thing about it is it cooks everything at the same time, because normally the egg gets cooked too quick and it gets all crispy and horrible.
What have you? I don't know what you've invented.
Yeah, it's you can always...
Breakfast? Is he trying to claim he invented breakfast?
All I heard was pan, oil, egg in.
I think my nan invented breakfast. She was the first person, as far as I know, in recorded history to have a meal at the start of the day. Anyway, so what have you invented, Noel Taylor?
Well, really, it's an idea. You can get it from any hardware store.
What is it?
It's like a Teflon dish.
Yeah.
It's 15 inches by 5 inches. You must have seen them.
So
you mean a saucepan?
No, it's
a frying pan.
A frying pan.
No, it's a little dish. It's 15 inches by 5 inches.
Oh, like them glass dishes things that you can put in ovens and stuff.
That's Pyrex.
Yeah, it's Pyrex. This is Teflon. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Do you mean like a cake tin?
Yeah.
Okay, so a cake tin.
Yeah, and you put that in the frying pan, you put a bit of oil in it, a cap full of oil, and you crack the egg open into it, and it cooks at the same time as the bacon and the sausage and everything.
But why wouldn't it... I'm missing something here.
Everything's ready at the same time.
But why wouldn't it... Why wouldn't it... But it is anyway. You just need to know what time to put the egg in.
But you have to stand by it and make sure that
You'll cook it. You've got to stand by a frying pan when you're cooking, because otherwise you could burn the house down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, point taken, but it's...
Hang on a minute, listen, hang on a minute. Dan, you had your house burnt down. Yeah, you must be incensed to hear Noel Taylor frivolously suggesting that people abandon their eggs and bacon and go off and walk the dog for half an hour, then come back. Yeah, that must upset you, Dan, quite a lot.
Not a good idea.
No, Dan...
thank you.
No, he said not a good idea.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
oh, right.
Yeah, so Dan, would you like to give Noel just a few lessons on what damage to the home via fire can be like? Dan, away you go.
I shouldn't laugh.
Well, even without a fire in your house, you can still get an house that's totally unlivable in.
Yeah.
So I would seriously advise, just eat your breakfast, just don't let it burn over.
No, have you got any... I just crushed a nut. Oh, dear. Have you got any inventions that anyone can do that might help Dan, whose house has been burnt down by fire?
Oh, blimey. Not off the top of my head.
Do you not have a portfolio of your inventions?
Oh, good word.
Yes, I have, I've got it here. I'll have a look down it. Talk amongst yourself.
Okay. Shall I play some... let me play some music. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
What's a bit sad, actually?
It makes me cry.
That is the saddest. That's the saddest. Here we go. So this is. I've got the two opposites of music. Okay, this is brilliant. So this is one side of music, one side of the coin. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
It's very sad.
But then this music makes you want to dance and laugh. It's the opposites. They're the exact opposites of music.
And we are both dancing.
Yes. I've got it.
Yes.
I've got it.
Hang on a minute. I'm having fun with the opposites of music. This is Monday Night Show, we're doing the opposites of music. So I'm going to name a song, and then I want people to come up with the exact opposite.
That would have been good with the whole invention of lying thing.
Yeah. That's Monday's show, is the opposites of music. It's a genius idea.
I'll write it down now.
Do, because that's a good one. OK, so Noel, you've got an invention that anyone can do that's specifically for Dan, who's had his house burnt down by fire.
Right, it's a hostile response helicopter, and what it does...
Whoa, hang on a minute. It's a hostile... I'm genuinely surprised those words came out. It's a hostile response helicopter.
Yeah.
And anyone can do this?
No, it's not one that anybody can do.
Oh.
But it's got a big tank at the... Imagine, it's a big, step tank at the bottom.
Yes.
And it's got... It's got a big pipe going up the middle of it.
Yes.
And
You'll have a big pipe going up the middle of you in a minute, Noel.
It forces water onto the rotor blade.
Right.
And it disperses the water evenly.
So it sprays the water onto the rotor blades of the helicopter? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
It is it? Oh, OK.
It won't damage the... Even though it's going at quite a force, it won't damage the propeller.
OK, so it won't crash the helicopter into the house that you're trying to stop burning. OK.
Don't helicopters run on a certain degree with electrics?
Yes, the mixing of the water and the electricity of a helicopter is perhaps not the best idea, Noel Taylor.
No, you'd have rubber or something so that it doesn't go back inside.
Dan, you'd have rubber, you
I've
idiot.
not thought it through clearly.
Yeah, you wouldn't have no exposed electrics on the rotor blades.
Not on the rotor blades, Dan, you idiot.
No.
Well, no, thank you for that.
That's a pleasure, sir.
There we go. Who'd have thought, Dan, you would be getting advice on how to build your own hostile response helicopter?
Yeah, I have taken that under advisement.
Wow. How's things going with you, Daniel?
Better tomorrow, mate. We're finally moving into the rented accommodation.
Well done, my friend. Well done, my friend. It's been a lot. I feel like I've been feeling your pain. Of course, I haven't, because my flat is, touch wood, undamaged by fire at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good, mate. It's all good. At least one thing's good to come out of this. At least I've found something good to do with my time after finishing work. I've been enjoying the show.
Knocking one
so
out. Oh, funning the shop. So he's funning the shop. So I thought you meant pleasuring yourself. Okay, well that's good. That's good.
We always knew about that, mate. We always.
Well, this is my plan to get us more listeners. Is I'm going to go around setting fires all over the country, forcing people to move into hotels and rented accommodation,
or get hostile
response helicopters to attack them with water
really
sprays.
weird. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for this hotel now for being near it.
Oh, yeah, but you'll be glad to get out of there.
Yeah, man, big style.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch your mucky films again. They haven't got mucky films in this hotel. Unbelievable.
I know. They have, but they don't pay for it or
No,
something.
It's disgusting.
Speaking about films,
Yes.
have you heard about Chris Morris's new? Well, the first film by Chris Morris. That
I
Four
have
Lions?
heard about this. Yeah, Four Lions. It's yes, I have. Will you describe it?
It's apparently controversial.
Yeah, of course.
Satire about 4 British-based Asian jihadists.
Yes. Yeah, I cannot wait to see it. I love Chris Morris.
Absolutely amazing.
I've deliberately not seen anything. I've not seen the trailer or anything. My friend
Have you
Watco's
not?
going to see it. No, I've not, because I want to see it in all its glory. I'd be interested to see how much of a release it gets. I would suspect it'll be quite limited.
Well, I'll be surprised because, I went to Cineworld in Castleford, so, we're not talking big city, you know what I mean? It's been a fairly big town, but, the beginning up there, and also in Doncaster as well.
It was on at Cineworld?
Yep.
Oh, well, fair play to Cineworld then. Well,
So,
that case,
it is Film 4 based, and it's also been nominated at Sundance and got the lead at Sundance.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
They are bigging it up, you know what I
I'm
mean?
very, very excited. Dad, I've got to go. I'm a bit late for the adverts. Listen, always a pleasure
No
to talk
worries,
to you.
mate. Cheers, mate.
Take care, fella. Ta-ta.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Simon, thank you for the reminder. How could I forget? Malcolm McLaren died today. Malcolm McLaren died today. We should play a Pistol song. We've got Blondie. Let's get rid of Blondie and we'll play a Pistol song. Malcolm McLaren died. I interviewed him once. I was off my face on morphine. Legally, I'd been administered it, but I could see spiders crawling in his hair. And he was at his particular... sometimes he would give great interviews where you could, you watch him and he's talking and he's verbose. And sometimes he's awkward and with long pauses and silences and gaps. And he was doing that. And I was tripping my nuts off, kids. And it was a very, very weird thing. So we'll play... we will end on a Pistol song tonight, shall we, I think, as a tribute to Malcolm McLaren, who died today, or yesterday. Well, Thursday. And Christopher Casanova, is he dead? I think he died as well. Anyway. Don't bother calling in because Eloise is upstairs doing the podcasts and what have you. So we've got some calls here. Let's go to rattle through these. Maz is in the Worcester. Good evening, Maz.
Good evening, Iain.
Good evening, Maz.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I have a little bit of a headache, if I'm honest. I just took some aspirin.
That's not good. If you've got a headache, just take paracetamol, not aspirin.
Well, actually, I took some Nurofen.
Right, that's okay.
There we go. Hang on, why shouldn't you take aspirin if you've got a headache?
Because it's proven scientifically that paracetamol tend to help with headaches more than aspirin does.
Oh.
Because aspirin thins the blood and headaches can be caused by all sorts of different things, whereas paracetamol goes straight to the cause.
Okay, are you whispering for a reason, or is...
No, I'm not whispering.
That's your voice?
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry.
No, don't. Never apologise for your voice.
Okay.
Unless it's really horrible. Okay,
Hopefully
Maz.
mine's not really horrible.
No, yours is not horrible at all. It's just very whispery.
Sorry,
No,
I can try and talk louder.
No. What does your voice sound like when it's loud?
Higher pitched.
Do a big shout! Shout at me, Maz! Shout!
I'm shouting, Iain. I'm shouting.
No, is that you shouting? It's still quite soft. It's a soft shout.
I can't. It's because I had my tonsils removed when I was younger.
Oh, shut up. People who've had their tonsils out can still shout.
I know, but it went badly wrong.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. I was out of it for a few days.
Well, hang on. So what? Do you think maybe they did some damage to your voice box?
I know they dislocated my jaw at the same time.
No, they did not.
They did too.
What was that, so they could get in further?
I don't know.
Can you dislocate your jaw now at will? Like some people can pop their arms out.
I can lock it, which isn't a good thing.
Do you have the key to unlock it?
I wish. No.
Well, Maz, what can I do for you this evening?
I actually have a few things. I had one major thing that I phoned up about.
Yes.
And it was a tattoo lady.
Oh, yeah, the lady's going to get my name tattooed on her belt. I don't want it there.
I know. How about, what's she going to happy with future lovers. How's she going to explain that off? She's got 3 names tattooed on her bum.
Yeah, all kind of failures on the radio, and they're tattooed on there. It's not a classy look.
It's just, how are you going to say, who's Ian? Who's this guy? Who's that guy?
Well, I don't know if you remember, years ago there was a programme called The 11 O'Clock Show. Right, the guy who was on that, no, not Gervais, no, not Ali G. No, yeah, that one, that's his name. And the bloke would go...
Any guy would just walk away from someone as soon as they started spouting any sort of rubbish like that, wouldn't they?
Of course they would. It's an insane...
So she'd never get laid again.
She's just posted on my Facebook page as well saying, I'm going to send you the picture. Don't do it, Liana, please. I'm genuinely begging you. I don't want my name on a mental lady's bum. There you go. I've said it. Why
don't you Google your own name, see if you can find any really, really, really weird people with your name, and link that to Facebook and see what she does then.
Ah, like murderers and perverts and stuff. That would probably get her hot, and she put it on even more.
I didn't think of that one.
I'm anxious about it, Maz. It makes me very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
I can imagine.
Would you like it if you had your name tattooed on a weird lady's bum?
No.
No.
Oh. No, I really, really wouldn't.
It's a borderline tramp stamp, and that's not classy. I'm trying to get a classy image. I'm trying to get some work on the BBC. Yes, I'm trying to get some work on the BBC. I won't work on Watchdog again if I've got my name tattooed on a lady's bum.
You could be on Crime Watch, you never know.
Exactly. I've gone off Crime Watch. I used to love Crime Watch. I haven't watched it for ages.
No, I mean, she could be there on her backside and your name would be on there.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Anything else?
Yes, you know your invention man?
Yeah. Oh, yes, Leon Taylor.
Yeah,
Noel
there is
Taylor.
actually a breakfast you can make with egg and bacon and sausages, which you can put in the oven. So you can't invent that either.
Egg, bacon, sausage breakfast? What do you mean?
It's called egg, bacon, bake. My nan taught it me when I was younger.
I'm guessing you get some bacon and some sausage and you mix it up in a bit of egg and bake it.
No, you put the bacon in the bottom of the dish.
Yeah.
Then you chop up some mushrooms and some beans and sausages and cube up some white bread.
Yeah.
You break 2 eggs on top of it and shove it in the oven and leave it for 40 minutes. So you can go and walk your dog.
No.
And then come back to it and it's ready cooked.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I don't eat bacon or sausages, but apart from that, it sounds delicious. I'll have the egg.
Yeah, and the beans and mushrooms.
Yeah, delicious. Dear.
And the Teflon stuff.
Yeah.
That isn't non-stick. I can vouch for that. In my heyday at uni, I was trying to boil some potatoes.
Yeah.
Teflon pans, really nice spanking new pans I was bought when I moved up there.
Yeah.
I sat in my room drinking a glass of wine and forgot I had the potatoes on the hob.
Oh, you fool.
I know. I went back to them, absolutely boiled dry, burnt potatoes. Had to sauce them upside down, banging it on the bin as hard as I could.
Yeah, banging on the bin.
Came off, but so did the Teflon coating.
Yeah. Oh, it came off?
It's not non-stick. Yeah, it came off the saucepan, not off the potatoes.
So the Teflon came off?
Yeah.
Well, that's non-stick. That proves that is non-stick because it non-stuck to the pan.
But it did stick to the potatoes.
Well, that's your problem.
No, it wasn't actually. It was my housemates. I was cooking for them.
Well, that'll learn them, won't it?
Yeah, they still expected me to make them dinner, though.
Maz, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Have a very wonderful night.
Yeah, and you have a very wonderful night. What are you doing this weekend, Maz? Anything fun?
I am mending my car.
Oh.
I know. How exciting is that?
Boring. You can't mend cars anymore now. You have to plug them into a computer.
No, she's a little old one. She's my first ever car.
A Beetle? Is it a Beetle?
It's a Vita Polo.
Oh, OK.
It's called Penny.
I'm hopefully, if the weather's nice, having my first barbecue of the year on Saturday.
Oh, we've already had ours.
Oh,
had it today.
Listen to her!
We had it today at work with all the old fogies. We got them all out around the barbecue.
The old fogies? Do you work in an old people's home?
I do, yes. I do the activities there.
I don't think you're technically allowed to call them old fogies, Maz.
They're all in bed by now. So
in that case, stuff them.
Yeah, with burgers and things.
Yes, with burgers and things. Maz, it's lovely to talk to you. Do call again.
I shall do.
Ta-ta.
Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sam!
Hello, I've been very patient tonight.
You have been. I've been kept you. It's been an odd night with the box interview, and we've been busy and what have you.
It's all right. I don't mind. I think I need to catch up on my sleep, but I will speak to you tonight.
Okay. Well, you're here now. You might as well speak to me.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
No.
I'm thinking of going to sleep, but I'm all right. I'm all right now.
Good for you.
Yeah. Thing is, what was I going to bring up about? Oh yeah, you were talking about sparkling water and coffee. Well, I have a problem with tea. I used to drink 5 cups of tea, and that is too much, and I get drunk on 5 cups of tea, and I'll get high on even 5 cups of tea a day, and with coffee it's even worse. So I rang my GP, And I said, look, I'm getting high on this tea. She said, well, stop drinking it then.
That's a good idea.
And I thought, no. And then I felt like I was addicted because I love my tea. So I drank my tea, and when I drank coffee, I got a sore throat, and I started getting aches and pains.
I'm confused.
Everybody knows their own body, what foods, intolerances and allergies. They don't need to have these hospital tests. I mean, once a food or drink's gone in the body and you're having a severe reaction, it's like cheese and chocolate.
Yes, I have no idea. Can I be honest? I have literally no idea what you're talking about, Sam.
Oh, basically, I want to say is that people, you know, they have allergies to food and food intolerances.
Yes.
Like some people, cheese, it's headache.
Oh, this woman sent in a picture of her arse.
Huh?
This woman has sent in a picture of her arse that she's going to get tattooed.
Oh, no.
No, I don't want
Why
it.
are they being smutty? You don't want too much smut on your programme.
I don't want it, Liana. I don't want it. Okay, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I don't want it. Liana, if you do it, we will be banned from Facebook. You'll be banned from calling this show ever again. I will never speak to you ever again. That's a fact.
Guess what, Ian?
What?
I've got anxiety.
About her bum?
Because I've got a slipped disc.
What?
I hurt my back last October and I've still got the sciatica from it.
What about this girl's bum?
I don't care. She shouldn't. She shouldn't. Don't look in the screen. Don't look at all those messages.
But I don't want. If she gets it done, I'm bloking her from the show. I'm never going to talk to you again, Liana. Imagine that you're going to have the name tattooed on your backside of someone who's never going to talk to you ever again. Don't do it.
That's why I haven't got a computer, because I don't want hassle. That's why I haven't got a computer, because I don't want all
Liana
that
to tattoo
hassle.
your name on her arse.
No, you know people, when they've got a computer...
Yes, I've got one.
I haven't.
I have.
Well, they're a hassle, internet...
What's that got to do with the lady's bum?
Because she's showing it off to you, isn't she?
But I don't mind that bit. I'm just saying...
Is it on the computer?
It's on the computer.
You see, simple thing is, turn the computer off.
But that's not going to stop her getting my name tattooed on her bum.
Oh, dear, you've got a problem then.
Yes, I have. We got there in the end. I have no idea what just happened there. We got one more call, then maybe we'll take some calls straight to air, and we'll play a Sex Pistols song before the show ends as tribute to Malcolm McLaren. It's James, Crazy.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Carrie?
Ian.
How old are you?
21.
Excellent stuff. You're welcome to the show. What can we do for you this evening? That was good. I like that your friend helped you there.
She's not my friend, she's my sister.
I'll get it right one day.
One day. I was just going to give you a Spyro update.
Spyro update. Go on.
He had a good time sunbathing today on the back of the rocking chair.
Yeah, and was the chair rocking at the time?
No, because I was a bit terrified he was going to fall off because I'd never actually done it before, so I was just kind of like...
But they grip, don't they? They've got, like, suction pads.
Yeah, but he's a bit... No, he doesn't have suction pads, he's got nails.
Oh, okay.
But he's a bit special, so...
Oh, okay, so he doesn't grip very well.
He does, but he's quite unpredictable, so he likes to jump.
Can I just say, for new listeners, and we do have some new listeners listening, which is wonderful, and I know we've got people listening in Japan today. Carrie is the owner of Spyro, and Spyro is a bearded dragon and is the official pet for this show, the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio, which is very, very exciting, and we get updates and photos, and it's always a joy. He's got his own Facebook page as well, hasn't he?
He has. He's very addicted to it now.
Have you noticed that there are some weirdos setting up, like, pervy Facebook pages trying to come on to Spyro?
I know. My sister said to me about that, and I've only just seen it. It's called Spyro Lover Dragon or something random like that.
It's horrible. I'm so sorry that you have to witness something like that. It
Endure
really,
that.
It's unpleasant, isn't it?
It's a bit random.
Yeah, it's a little bit random. I'm sorry about that, Carrie. we like you, we like Spyro, and we wish him no sex at all, okay?
Cool. We don't want babies.
We
can
don't
cope
want
with that.
babies, no. Thank you, Carrie. Anything else?
What, Anna?
Tell your sister to shut up.
Oh. No, she said something important. The photos need to go on the website so all can enjoy them.
Okay, have we not put them up yet?
I don't think so, because nobody taught Eloise how to do it, I think. That was the last time.
Fair play. Shut up. Eloise is very busy. I will make sure it gets done.
Cool.
I will chase it up. Thank you, Carrie.
No worries.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
There we go. What fun they're having with their bearded dragon. OK, we'll take some calls straight to air for the last 10 minutes of the show. We will play the Sex Pistols before the end of the show. There's a tribute to Malcolm McLaren. Something nice and relaxing, just to get you in the mood for Mark Crosley at 1. Yeah, that'll do it. Everyone's just dozing off to bed, and suddenly Anarchy in the UK blasts out through the stereo. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Press button 1. You're going to go straight to air now. Eloise is not here, so you'll come straight to air. There's a 7-second delay, so don't swear, don't be libelous, don't be naughty. We will ban you. No withheld numbers. I can see a withheld number on my screen. We ain't answering it, I'm afraid, my friend. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Brian, in his caravan, doesn't know who Malcolm McLaren is. It's breaking my heart. I'm in his caravan, and he doesn't know who Malcolm is.
Brian doesn't know who Malcolm McLaren
Brian
is?
doesn't know who Malcolm McLaren is, so please play Anarchy in the UK. I've been trying to explain the importance of this man and what he's done for music in the UK and everything. Brian doesn't know who Malcolm McLaren is. Can you believe this, Ian?
I cannot. I genuinely cannot believe that someone who listens to this station...
I know!
...does not know who Malcolm...
It's breaking my heart.
I've just found on the system. I'm tempted to play this. I probably won't, but hang on a minute. Do you remember this?
Oh, yes.
Shall I play this instead of the Pistols?
No. Play the Pistols.
Really?
Please. Yeah.
This is. But honest, do you know this is a great record?
And can you just somehow tell Brian, just somehow tell him the importance of this man. Ian, he's listening in the other room now.
We'll do it. Don't worry. If you want to call up and describe the importance of Malcolm McLaren to Brian in his caravan, in the other room. In a caravan, what? Do you remember this? This was brilliant. My sister bought this, and it was scratched, and she took it back to Boots, and then the next one was scratched. She took that back to Boots, and the next one was scratched, so she got her money back. That's a story for your kids.
The Golden Angel.
Double Dutch, Malcolm McLaren. Who'd have thought we'd have that on our computer? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, honey, I just wanted to ask you if they live at the Killers.
No, we're almost finished. And you're not listening anyway. So, do you remember this song, Double Dutch? By Malcolm McLaren? Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Eloise is dancing, kids. That's a sight. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
How are you?
Ça va bien, merci. Et tu?
I don't know that much.
No, I don't. Nor do I. Okay. What can we do for you, my friend?
I was just phoning up to find out what you thought of the adverts I've done.
Which adverts? Who? What adverts? What? Where? Who?
Vinny in the Air Tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what did you think? All right?
I thought it was all right. I thought it was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know what he's talking about. He did an advert, Vinny in the Air Tonight. Which one was that? I don't remember. I've enjoyed all the adverts we've been sent, if that's any...
I don't recall them.
I don't remember them. Let's go to line 6. You're on the wireless. No, you're too slow. You've got to listen. You've got to have your radio switched off and be ready. Line 7. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, look. Okay, you're talking about fizzy water being like frivolous and pointless, but you're a vegetarian.
Right. How old are you?
I'm 22.
What year were you born?
Oh,
too slow, sunshine! Too slow, sunshine! You gotta be quicker than that. Come on.
Who was that?
Yeah, that's how religious people go around speaking all the time, dropping the F-bomb on the radio, don't they? We can trust line 4, definitely. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
You're my honey bun, sugar plum, yum, yum. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake, gumdrop, snuggle, you're the apple of my eye.
Isn't that fantastic to hear? I love the email you've sent me. No one has taught me how to do it. Bracket, put photos up.
I thought, you might
Just in
forget
case.
what you're on about.
Just in case.
I
Line
keep
3.
pestering them just so
Hello,
Harry
Iain.
knows.
Hello, Cougar Pammy.
How are you?
I'm
look,
fine.
I'm very sad to hear about Malcolm McLaren, but I saw the news tonight and I didn't see it on there. What did he die of?
I think he had some form of cancer
Yeah,
or something.
cancer. Oh, darling.
I know, listen, I do think it's shocking, right, that 2 days ago, or whenever it was, Lenny Henry and Dawn French splitting up on the news. On the news, Malcolm McLaren not on the news.
I know. Well, I watched the news tonight on a few different channels and I never saw it.
Lenny Henry and Dawn French splitting up was on the news.
That, to me, though, is pretty heart-rending.
Why?
Because they're, been together for so long.
Well, the 25 years.
But Malcolm McLaren was a legend.
Yeah, that's also true. I'm not denying that one. Oh.
Now, didn't he used to one date Vivienne Westwood, or am I got that wrong?
Yes,
Well,
he did,
they were connected. Did they date? I don't know. They were
Yeah.
connected and stuff.
They did date. Court. Woo.
Yes, or something. Or they did the funny business, I think. Oh, dear. There you go. Anyway, it's been a great show tonight, Iain.
Thanks very much. Let us go to... I don't know if I can trust any of them. The delays are probably built up now. Let's go to line 4. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got a topic for you for Monday.
Okay, go on then. We're doing the opposite music, but we can fit something else in as well.
Well, I haven't got a story to go with the topic.
Oh.
But basically, I just want to know whether anyone has ever smashed a mirror and then had 7 years bad luck.
Oh, that's a good one,
Well,
yes.
I reckon some people must have, and I reckon you can play your spooky music.
Oh, that'll be good. I need to get some more spooky music, actually. I'm going to come in early one night next week, and
Okay.
you're going to show me how to delete stuff off that computer and clear out the beds.
Yeah.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
in fact, it'll only take me like a second.
Wicked.
So,
Okay. And it's easy to put new stuff on there?
that's the harder part.
Okay. Well, thank you for that, line 4.
That's all right.
Ta-ta. There we go. What nice people. It's been good, there's over 21s tonight. We should do it every now and then, over
Yeah, I
21s
like
only,
it.
because it's,
I don't like the... Well, I like the young kids, but I don't like the young kids. if you know what
I
mean.
do like the fact that they phone in, and quite often they're very funny, very clever, but they take it all a little bit, they all try a little bit too hard.
Yeah, and compete against each other.
Yeah, I don't want people phoning up and bad mouthing each other and fighting and stuff like that. That's not what it's about. It's a fun thing. They've gone mental on the Facebook tonight. I think most of them have gone to bed now.
Oh, good.
So that's all right. Are there any on there? Hang on, I can hear what the delay is here. Hang on. So that's all right. Are there any on there? We've got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
We've got 3 seconds.
Maybe number 9.
Number 9. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Iain.
Hello there.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Sorry I haven't called. It's Steve Spaniels here, by the way.
No need to apologise.
Just wanted to say Box was absolutely amazing tonight. A couple of guys were talking about it at work today because I actually work in a Japanese bank.
Wow, really?
Yes, I do, in London.
So they were talking about what? This show? Or
No, they were talking about Box, and I was looking at them thinking, Box? Who the hell are Box?
Yeah.
And then I heard you, you were talking about it a couple of weeks ago.
I've been banging on about them for ages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've been waiting for you to talk about it. And then when they were talking about it earlier, I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
That's what Iain was talking about on the show.
You're going to talk to them about it tomorrow. Tell them to download the podcast.
Yes,
well,
we'll do that.
Unfortunately, they're on days, I'm on nights tomorrow.
Oh,
It'll still be up there for many months.
Steve
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm
Spaniels.
going to leave a message with a day shift and get them to do it for me, and then maybe they might be able to give a couple of CDs.
Well, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Well, Steve, listen, I've got to go.
Yeah, you go and enjoy yourself.
Well, we'll go and have a sandwich and go to bed. If you missed the show tonight, it would have sounded something like this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
No teela, teela, teela. No teela, teela, teela. No teela, teela, teela. No teela, teela, teela.
You'll only be a small prick, you won't feel much.
Barry.
Hostile response helicopter.
Beautiful. Simply have Eloise put over both buttocks and just have EL on one cheek and ISE on the other.
Barry.
Hello.
Hello, Liana. Listen.
Hello.
Sorry, Barry, what was that?
Hello.
I sound very, very young, but now I'm old.
Is he trying to claim he invented breakfast?
All I heard was pan, oil, egg in.
What part of me, then?
Just your name.
Not a good idea. You put, like, a cupful of oil into it.
My left arse cheek feels a little bit lonely.
Oh. Ah. Taylor. No, Taylor. No, Taylor.
Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Weeknights at 11.
Good work, Eloise.
That was too fun doing that Taylor song,
It was good, wasn't it? It's good he's got his own song. Well, that was excellent. And now, I probably shouldn't play the Sex Pistols at 5 minutes to 1 o'clock, but do you know what the hell? It's special circumstances, so that's exactly what we're playing. What a way to end a show. Thank you, Eloise. See you on Monday.
Bye.
Ta-ta. Mark Crosby up next. Good night.